But when I set that intention of like, I'm able to accomplish everything that I need to do in the right timing. And I'm so grateful for that. And thank you. And trusting that it's already done. That helps me throughout the day to be able to say, I'm pouring into myself and creating that space. So anything that doesn't align with the things that I want in my life and like what I've mapped out for myself, I know it's a really easy no, because if it's not a hell yes, it's a fuck no, like, so being clear on your alignment of like the things you want to create in your life. And then you don't have to do the like, well, I feel bad. Because sometimes when we're so reactive, it feels like, I just wish I could do this and my life looked this way. It's like, okay, well, let's take a few steps back and figure out how do we map it into the life that you actually want to see. I think that's something that I think I'm still working through, like trying to figure that out. Yeah. And I think it's something that all of us are going to be working through. And I think that's being vulnerable and authentic, knowing that I'm not coming from a place of like, I'm like this perfect person. I'm still working through this stuff. That's why I still journal every day. We're always a work in progress of figuring out the things. And, life isn't about the things that happen to us. It's really about our response to the things that happen to us,
Yes.
right? It's like, well, how can I come alongside this person and say, hey, and there's a lot of times, like for me, I'll be like, I really want to be able to help you with this, but I'm just not equipped at this time to have the mental space to pour in that energy for you. And I think, and it doesn't matter to, like, it's not my responsibility how someone responds to that. It's me being authentic about where I'm at. Like even with different conversations with people, like I'll have friends that'll text me and they just be blowing me up and I'm in the middle of doing something and I go, hey, you know what? I'm actually in the middle of doing something right now. I really want to give you the time and energy to be able to have a concrete conversation with you about this and help you through it, but I can't right now. So, and like, then sometimes they'll be like, oh, it's actually not that big of a deal. But we've already created this huge story in our head that it's like, oh my God, their life is falling apart. I have to be there for them, and like run to rescue them. And it's like, no, sometimes like you can just be honest about, I got things going on too. So, and being okay with like that response.
It's really easy.
It's easy. And that's the other thing. I think sometimes we work up so much stuff in our heads and we have no idea that like everyone else is experiencing all this shit too in their lives. We have no idea what's really going on in everyone's lives. So to not really take anything personal. So I always like look at it as like, what is the energy I want to put into something? What do I want to create? And then what do I want to deliver out? And I think that's really where grace comes in too, because I can give grace to myself because I'm going through something. And like yesterday, I had a total panic attack and I had a bad day, like I'm going to give myself grace that I didn't accomplish as much as I needed to do or perceived needed to do.
And you didn't kill anyone, hopefully.